This is the first episode of how to set up Django, and we are going to start by creating a new Python virtual environment. And I'm going to install two Python packages in this, Django and Django REST framework. Okay, now we can start our Django project. Okay. So usually I put all of these settings related files in config folder. So let's rename this to that. And we'll also update its path in manage.py and also in ascii and whiskey.py. Okay. Now let's open settings.py, and currently Django is using my site as its base directory, but I'm going to use Django setup as a base directory. So I'm just going to move both config folder as well as manage.py outside. Now we can just delete this. Okay. And it's not a good practice to hardcode secret keys. So I'm going to create a new file for this called .env, and I'm going to create a new variable, Django secret key. I'm going to just copy paste this whole thing there. Now we can just access that in here. os.environ.get. I'm going to just copy this variable name, and I'm going to provide an empty string as a default value. Also, it's usually a good practice to restrict the hosts that can access this project. So let's also add that in our environment file. Allowed hosts. I'm going to put these two things. I'm going to extend this host, none, filter out none values, and os.environ.get. Let's copy this variable name. I'm going to provide empty value as default, and I'm going to split it with comma. Sorry. And so this is the list of all the installed apps that are in this Django project. So let's install a new app, and we'll show how to add that here. Start app core. So this will create a new app called core. Let's open this. So every time a Django project starts, to start each application, before starting each application, this class is called. So we'll have to actually put that the path of that particular class in here, core.apps.coreconfig. All right. And also I'll be using this core app as a starting app for our Django project. So let's move this urls.py in here, and let's also update the settings.py accordingly. Okay, and also we'll have to update this. Sorry, I didn't saw this earlier. So this is basically the path of this file, whiskey.py, and this is the path to the root URL. Yeah, and yeah, so That's it for now. Thank you.